Alrighty, folks, let's continue with Yarn Slingers.
Up next is Greg Triggs.
This is a short story called Best Job Ever, which is an excerpt from my new novel, That Which Makes Us Stronger, which will be available on Amazon later this week. And at One Grand Books. So, I juggled a tray, attempting to open his bedroom door. Hearing the clatter, Michael says, "I'll get it." I hear the rustle of bed sheets, bare feet slapping against a linoleum floor. The door opens, causing Michael's shaggy blonde hair to billow like the mane of a supermodel. "Good morning," he says, with blue eyes so dazzling that it takes me a few seconds to notice he's naked. I look down toward the floor and see a pair of blue briefs between the bed and the door. Did he sleep nude or take them off on his way to let me in? Michael is everything I'm not. Athletic, cocky, unguarded. I'm taller, smarter, but when is smart sexy? I mean, whose poster sold better, Farrah Fawcett's or Kate Jackson's? "What's up?" he says, pulling on his underwear and a thin cotton shirt. His chest looks amazing. I have never wanted to be a Wisconsin Dells tank top more. I couldn't handle my family during this ice storm, so I had to get out. He says the restaurant called. Michael and I worked together at Taco Palace, which is the least authentically Mexican restaurant in all of Wisconsin. Closed until further notice. He slides towards me, whispering in my ear, "What are we going to do with all that extra time?" My mouth, already warm from his mom's coffee, gets even warmer when we kiss. "Quit fooling around," I say in an out-of-breath voice. Reaching for my book bag, I say, "Run sweet charity lines with me. I'm a junior, but I got the male lead." Michael is a senior in charge of the stage crew. He opens the libretto. Looking up over the edge, he said, "I thought kissing you would be the gayest thing I did today." Michael throws the book on the floor and kisses me again. I steady myself against the roughness of his face. The bristle is a punishment and a reward at the same time. I lean into his lips and body, remembering the first time this happened. Now, before I get to that, let me be frank. Taco Palace is a bad restaurant. It used to be Castle of Fish, which had a king's banquet hall kind of look. When it went out of business, the new owner of Taco Palace just put up paper flowers and acrylic burrow blankets. The decor is cliche, the lighting is dingy, the food is bland. When my mom asks me to bring home tacos, I go to Taco Bell. Michael is the assistant manager. He has a key to the front door. Heady stuff, the raw power of a key. It can provide somewhere to meet late at night. We usually work a crew of 3, counter, cook, and dishwasher. October 10th of last year, Michael sent home Jorge, who I think is here illegally. Right after he left, we got a surge which lasted until closing time. When the last customer finally left, Michael turned off the open sign, locked the door, and pulled out a cassette. Elton John and Kiki D started telling us not to go breaking their hearts through surprisingly good speakers left over from the Space's tenure as a Long John Silver's wannabe. Michael's rumba shirt was drenched with salsa. He took it off so it could soak in the sink, and I handed him my poncho to wear. "I'm thirsty. Go grab us a couple of beers in the cooler." Passing by generic shredded cheese, sour cream past its expiration date, and beige cilantro, I made my way to the beer. I was reaching for 2 Pabst Blue Ribbons when Michael walked in without the poncho. Reaching over me, he got on tiptoe and said, "We deserve better." He grabbed 2 Coronas and a lime. Feet back on earth, he lingered and held eye contact as he smiled. Back in the kitchen, I noticed the lights were off. Beer signs and the backlighting from the fluorescent menu gave the room a nice glow. Cut this into quarters. I did as he asked, and Michael squeezed the lime wedges into the Coronas. He then forced the limes into each bottle. He handed me my beer, grabbed his own, clicked them together, and took a long swig before using his wrist to wipe his perfect mouth. I could taste the lime on his lips the first time we kissed.